Hello dear students, welcome back to e-learning class of PNMRC High School. Let's continue chapter number 8, Classes and Objects in Java of Standard 12th Computer. Let's start this chapter with constructor. Constructor is a special kind of method that is invoked when a new object is created. Constructor differs from general methods in following ways. Constructor must have the same name as class name. Constructor does not have return type. Constructor is invoked only when object is constructed using new operator. Constructor cannot be invoked elsewhere in the program. Next topic is visibility modifier for access control. Access control is about controlling visibility. So access modifiers are also known as visibility modifiers. If a method or variable is visible to another class, then only it can be referred in another class. To protect a method or variable from such references, use the four levels of a visibility to provide necessary protection. The four P's of protections are public, package, protected, and private. Public. Any method or variable is visible to the class in which it is defined. This is the widest possible access. It provides visibility to classes defined in another package also. To provide public access, use access modifier public before type of a variable or method. For example, public float length. Second is package. This is the next level of access that has no precise name. This is the default level of protection. The scope is narrower than public variables. The variable or method can be accessed from anywhere in the package that contain the class, but not from outside that package. Example, package name. Third one is a protected. This level of protection is used to allow the access only to subclasses or to share with the methods declared as friend. Thus, the visibility is narrower than previous two levels, but wider than full privacy provided by fourth level private. One is a private. Highest levels of protection can be achieved by using private protection level. It provides data encapsulation, hiding data from the wall site and limiting manipulation. The best way to provide data encapsulation is to make as much data as private as possible. Let's provide the narrowest visibility. Next topic is SSR and mutator methods. When access to data is restricted by declaring them as private, the purpose is to protect them from getting directly accessed or modified by methods of other class. If the requirement is there that such data has to be used by others, then SSR methods have to be written. If the requirement is there that such data has to be modified by others, then mutator methods have to be written. Conventionally, naming of SSR and mutator method is to capitalize the first letter of variable name and then prepend the variable name with the prefixes get and set respectively. Due to this convention, SSR methods are also known as getter and mutator methods as setter. If we want to allow other methods to read only the data value, we should use getter methods. If we want to allow other methods to modify the data value, we should use setter methods. Next topic is inheritance. Object-oriented programming language provide reusability feature using inheritance. Inheritance allows us to build new class with added capabilities by extending existing class. Inheritance model is a relationship between two classes. For example, classroom is a room, student is a person. Here room and person are called parent class. Classroom and students are called child classes. Parent class is also referred to as superclass or base class. In the same way, child class is also referred to as subclass, derived class or extended class. I hope you have understood all the topics of chapter number 8. Thank you, students.